Welcome back to the TMF podcast. I'm going to answer another viewer question here in regards to the DTF DTG game. This question comes from David Chasey. Says, all your videos are great, and I can't tell you how much they are appreciated. My Epson 3880 has stopped delivering ink to the dampers unit. No ink is even making it to the damper assembly junction. The ink delivery lines have no obstructions, but there is about 2 to 3 inch gap of no ink in all the individual lines before it gets to the damper assembly. When I disconnect the lines from the damper assembly, the ink just pours out of the lines. It's like the ink isn't getting sucked into the dampers for some reason. I also cleaned out the damper assembly, pulled the heading clean, also did a waterfall procedure. Anyways, he is stumped. Now, this is something that I haven't particularly ran into, right? Usually you'll have like a slow prime process. So let's just say that you took your ink assembly lines off, you took your damper off, and you've got air somewhere in the system. The 3880 and the 3800 is a closed system printer, so it's pressurized, constantly pressurized while the printer is on. Now, in order for us to get the air out, we've got to pump it out, right? So when you're basically what you're doing is when you turn it on, you run a print head clean. The pump is trying to suck it out while the actual print head is firing. It's getting fire signals just to fire ink, fire, 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 which is fantastic. However, if you have air in the lines, you're gonna have to do a power clean, which is basically a prime. You can also do this with the Epson, what you call it, software. It's like their back end software. Give me a sec. The adjustment program. That's what it is. You can do it with that as well, which is like an initial firing up. Now, things that you need to note. Usually, you're not going to have a cartridge problem unless you throw an error code, right? If the cartridge doesn't fully pressurize, we'll throw an error. The printer's not going to print. What you can do is, I have taken the lines out and flushed them completely, just flush water through each one of them, clean them out completely. I have done that. If you are getting fluid through them, but not through the damper, and you still have air there, the best way that I've found to do it is to take your damper assembly off the print head, right? The printer needs to be on, undock the head, move it over, because the cartridges are charged, right? Take the damper assembly off, hold it in your hand, put a syringe to each one of the bottom of the dampers and pull ink, right? You should be able to easily pull ink through the dampers. It's pressurized, it's going to allow it to come through there. You should get a nice steady flow of ink out of all of them. Once you do get a nice steady flow of ink, they are completely primed and there's no reason to have air back in your system. That is the best way that I've found in these printers to get the air out of it. So I hope this helps you and I hope this helps solve your problem. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel if you are not already, and I'll see you on the next one.